Yo, what is good, guys? It is 1:11 a.m. London session just opened. Actually bored. Just got home from the gym, so I wanted to do this breakdown in USDJPY. Blast it out to you guys so you guys can kind of see how I've been trading this pair and been crushing it with this pair for the past this whole week since the market opened. So I'm gonna break this down for you guys, step by step, day by day, so you guys can have a better outlook of how I trade and what I look for. All right. A lot of this is based off of highs and lows, retests, technicals that you already know. So it's lit. Follow along. If you haven't been through the Academy Basics 1 to 4, you guys haven't gone through technical analysis in IML Academy, you probably shouldn't even be watching this. But anyways, we're going to start from here. So this red line that you see, this is the beginning of the week. This was last Sunday, 3 a.m. Sorry, not 3 a.m., 3 p.m. And then these period separators, these dotted lines going all the way down, are the resets of the day. So we have 3 p.m. on Sunday, and we have 3 p.m. And this is Utah time, so Mountain Standard Time. So that would be 5 p.m. Eastern. So we have 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys get it. You guys get it. All right. So we're going to go to day one. All right. So I'm going to zoom in, just follow along. This is recorded, so if you have to go back and watch it again, feel free to do so. All right. All right. So we have this here. And if you look on Sunday, even going into Monday, we have just nothing but consolidation, right? So with this right here, I can point out a few things. I want to find my sessions. So if you're not familiar with the session, there's Tokyo session, London session, New York session. You need to know when your sessions happen, right? So I'm not going to tell you when your sessions are. Go ahead and find that out for yourself. But there's Tokyo there. You have Tokyo. All right, Tokyo. We have London. And we have all right, New York session. All right, so what I can identify from this is, first off, we have our Tokyo. So this is market open, right? That is our high of the day, right? So from this red line, vertical red line, to this period separator, that's the highest it's been that 24 hours, right? All right, so throughout this whole time the market was open, dang, my computer's lagging. All we have is this consolidation, right? Okay. All this consolidation. All right, so we have the high of the day. Then we have our low. That's our low of the day. Probably this would be easier for you guys to understand. Get a vertical ray out here. Is that or horizontal? My bad. Okay, that is our low of the day, and that is our high of the day. Ignore everything on the right, UJ Lois. I'm not gonna take too much time. Computer's lagging. But anyways, first 24 hours of the market, I usually don't trade. One reason is I want the market to settle, kind of show me where it's going, show me what it's doing. But this here, it just shows me that it's consolidating. It's a ranging market, right? So now we're into the second day, right? So we're looking at, okay, yeah, Tokyo session around here. All right, now notice this. Notice how it didn't break the high of the day the previous day, right? So that kind of means like I'm thinking it's still ranging, all right? So ranging means if it came up here, it's not breaking, it's solid solid area of resistance, consolidated here, and then I saw this, guys. I saw the market coming down. Market's coming down. Market's coming down. Guys, look at this. It broke the low of the day on the previous day, right? So as soon as it started breaking the low of the day, no hesitation, I took the sell and held it all the way. Let's see. I really need a new laptop. Hold it all the way down here. So, yeah, I think I took profit somewhere around there. Okay. So you guys get an idea. I don't actually need that there. All right. So the fact that it broke the low, right? And even, let me zoom in. So we have it break the low. Even if you waited at least 2 red candles on the 15-minute chart. I only trade on the 15-minute chart, guys. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. If I look at higher time frames, of course I do. But I want you guys to focus on everything I'm showing you today. You can ask me your questions after you watch this video. But even if you waited like 2 candles after that, guys, the fact that it broke the low of the previous day tells me a lot, right? So broke that, came all the way down. Even if I wanted to look for the next session, which was London, that was right around here, right? So there's London-ish session. And then we have New York session. Now it's not giving us much, right? Because we already had our push down from the low of the day. And the market likes to breathe, right? Market likes to, it's like us, you know, we're running. Now we want to take a break, right? Take a break. So the market will consolidate, right? So we have Tokyo gave us that movement. It's USDJPY, guys. Tokyo session. It's common sense, right? We want to look for our movement around Tokyo session because it's US dollar versus Japanese yen. Like, man, I think my niece could figure that out by herself. So if you look at this, it's nothing but consolidation. We already had our movement about, I'm not going to go from up here. I'm going to go from the confirmation from the break of the low. We already had about, where I took profit, around 80 pips. Highest potential we could have had was, on this day, was around 99.4 pips. So basically 100 pips, right? And when you see consolidation like this, guys, don't trade. Like, don't trade in between sessions. Don't trade at random times of the day. Best times to trade are either when the session's open or when you see a price. Okay, I'm going ahead of myself, but when you see price happen. So when this moved on Tokyo, right, and we had one push down, let me tell you guys this, and hopefully you guys are still watching and aren't bored with this because this is very, very educational. It'll really help you guys take your trade to the next level, right? So I have one push down, right? The fact that I have one push down, guys, it says a lot to me. Why? Because now in my thought process of this market is I'm looking for a 3-level drop, right? I already have my first level. Now I'm only considering a bearish market, right? So our high of the day on the previous day here, now we're looking into this day, is right here, right? That's our high of the day. This is our low of the day. If you guys are following me, low of the day is right here. And then now we have what? Our Tokyo session again, right here. Tokyo session happens just like the previous day. Tokyo dropped. Ha! Tokyo dropped again, guys. Bam. Tokyo came down. Where is this? We have 2, 3. All right, and then around here where we have London. There is our London session here, guys. And look how it came up and retested the low of the previous day. Simple. Sorry if you guys can hear my niece crying. Sorry. Life of a trader. You just work with your environment. So retest the previous low of the day, and then it took off down. All right, and Abby actually took this trade along with me. Dang, she's hella mad. Anyways, this is news. This is news that happened. Let me zoom in. This is news that happened, came up and actually retest the same low of yesterday. You guys are following this candle right here. The low of yesterday, and also London session, right? And that actually pushed the volume up, retest, and market came back down. Why? Because we're already expecting a bearish market. You need to make a decision based off of the data the market gave you. The first 24 hours of the day and the first movement should give you a better indication of where the market's going, right? So the fact that it pushed down one level, I'm looking for the next push down, right? While everyone was looking for buys, I was setting up for the next sell. We caught this. Simple. So we have this there. That was our New York session. And we took profit here and there. And I think that's when they were heading to their flight out to Switzerland. And then we have our Tokyo session again, right? So we have Tokyo session volume pushing down, right? So we have our high of the day here. We have our low of the day here. Guys, that's a strong level of support. So when this broke down through, I actually entered sells too early, right? So it broke down and then came back up to actually retest that low, right? I didn't wait for the retest, but I did enter kind of early. Came up for the retest, but we were still in profit. Was able to cash out here, took profits, and I was able to identify the high of the day, and now I have another low of the day, right? No, market came up here and there, stop outs here, stop outs there. That was yesterday, right? And then now we have today, right? So we have all this happening here. We have our low. We have our low right here coming into Tokyo. So today was kind of interesting. If you look at this, it didn't drop like the previous days. So what I want to draw out for you guys, kind of give you guys like a better understanding of what I'm looking for is, what I would look for would be a head and shoulder pattern. Now, not all head and shoulder patterns are perfect, but this right here gave us a solid trade for a drop on, what was that? Broke the low. This was a very strong level of support. So broke through here. This was our low from yesterday. And London actually came back up and retested, and I entered this trade. Now, this is the 1 a.m. candle. It's the 115 candle, the 130 candle. So if you look here, virtually zero nadas, no drawback, right? Now, sometimes when you find entries like this, you may have like 5-10 pip drawbacks. But that's like what we're focused on. That's what we want to look for, because, you know, I know traders that go like 50 pips deep in stop losses, and there's really no need for that. When you're aligning yourself with the market, identifying like price action and where the market is headed, because when you identify all the simple things that I just went through on this video and keep it really simple, guys, I'm telling you, there's no way in hell you cannot be profitable. But here's the thing, risk management still plays a key factor in this. Risk management is key, right? So with my trading rules, if you look here, it says 25.0 on my stop. That's 25 pips that I risk per trade, right? And I usually take 70 pips profit. So sometimes, even if the market moves 100 pips, 80 pips, if I don't twin trade, right, it's 70 pips out the door. If I do twin trade, I take one at 30 pips and I remove my take profit from the second one and I put in a stop profit, right? That helps me defeat the greed effect, and it helps me become profitable, because the more you take profit on trades, the more confidence you build in yourself as a trader, as someone who's learning, whether it's demo or live, like this is a business. Like Forex, the only thing we have to do as retail traders that are learning how to make money from this market is to learn how to get in and learn where to get out, knowing your risk and knowing your reward, and basically executing based on what the market has given you, right? Like for example, this head and shoulder, I was expecting a drop. So if you asked me if I entered early, yeah, I entered early, but I actually sent a signal out to some of the people that are in my other chat, and we're able to catch this drop, right? Some of us entered early on the left shoulder, but as soon as I saw the head forming, I knew that there was going to be right shoulder. Trade was valid. We didn't get stopped out. And a few people caught about 60, 65, 70 pips based off of this drop. So, I mean, just to show you guys I'm not lying, it was somewhere around there. Yeah, it was about like 60, okay, like 62 pips. But you guys get the idea, right? So head and shoulder patterns, if you don't know what they are, that's what it is. You see a head and shoulder pattern like that, it's going to drop. And vice versa. If you see a head and shoulder pattern that's inverted, meaning if it's upside down like this, you're looking for a buy opportunity. Right now, London, I'm going off this trade based off confirmations by the retest from the previous low from yesterday. And I have the head and shoulder pattern as well. So the fact that I have a strong, which was the support and now it's resistance, this right here dropped right when 1 o'clock, which is obviously Mountain Standard Time. London session opens at 3 a.m. Eastern. So here in Utah, we're 2 hours behind. So that's 1 a.m. for us. As soon as that kind of opened, I took the trade, bam, dropped. Now we see a blue candle. Who knows? I mean, it'll come up, retest. But my mindset right now is bearish market. The trend is your friend. If you try to trade against the trend, you're going to lose all your money. Why? Because even today, this whole past week, I'm in some people's group chats and their signal chats, and a lot of them are trying to trade against the market and not in alignment with the market. So use this video. It's only going to be up for a week like I did my other one, but use this video. If you're going to be in Vegas, I'm going to throw down a training a little bit more in depth of this strategy. It's not even a strategy. It's just what it is. It's Forex. But we'll definitely link up in Vegas. Please commit to being there. Hope you enjoy this video. Watch it over again, whatever you got to do. But that's all I got to share with you guys. If London goes, great. I'm going to send y'all a screenshot. If not, doesn't matter. I know my risk. I know my reward. I know what I'm looking for in the market. And hopefully this video helps you guys out. But other than that, guys, take it easy, and much love.